Hey everybody, welcome to Icewater Yoga. Today's class is a very complete class. In particular, what we're going to emphasize today is moving slowly but with intention. So there's so much culture and within the fitness world of fast twitch, really trying to move as fast as you can, get as many reps possible. And that's a really great thing in a lot of ways. But sometimes we lose opportunities by going very fast, and we lose opportunities to build strength and also have a sense of purpose for what we're doing. So today we're going to move very slowly, but we're also going to be very physical. So it's going to be a pretty intense class overall. And I would just encourage you to feel the entire class with every pose that we do, every opportunity that you get to really feel your body. Please take advantage of that. It is going to be a challenge. I'll say that again. But at the same time, amazing opportunity to really downshift the pace at which you work. Okay, so we're going to actually get started right away in a downward facing dog. So a nice physical pose to start with, but we're obviously not very warm, so do not make this the deepest down dog you've ever done. Just sway it out side to side. You can pedal one heel down or the other. Just find a place of neutral right now. So reaching through your shoulders, lifting through your hips, you're breathing deep through your nose. And the mindful movement that we're going to engage in today is going to require your full attention. So start to breathe deep through your nose and pay attention to every little micro movement in your body. Feel all of these little things happening, almost as if they were little fireflies in the sky happening at random times. You see a light go off, that's a feeling of a muscle engaging, and as you rock to the other side, other lights are going off. Try to feel and notice those things. Steadying the breath, steadying the gaze. And make your sways from side to side start to become a little bit smaller, more micro movements until you settle into a completely still pose. You'll notice that those fireflies of physical engagements seem to all light up at once. Every part of the body engaged as you reach through the shoulders, extend through the elbows, grip the mat lightly with your fingertips. Your hips are lifting, your heels are heavy. Your back is strong, your core is taut. Forearms engaging by gripping through the fingertips, and you're pressing down firmly through the inside edges of your hands. Smooth out any tension with deep, mindful breath. And from here, please bend your knees deeply, look forward. Exhale, step to the front of your space. Inhale, long spine, and we're going to hold here, knees bent to any degree, crown of your head, literally the tip top of your head, extending forward, creating a long back of neck, and a long spine as your two sit bones draw straight back. So already noticing this slow movement. We've done 2 poses, or 3 poses, technically. Taking our time in them to feel what they feel like. Feel your hamstrings, feel your crown of head growing taller and longer. And then take all of this length into your forward fold. And let's keep that sentiment throughout the class, taking length into our poses. From here, rolling up all the way to standing, arms come overhead. Reach through your fingertips, get long in both sides of your body. And then exhale, knees bend, chest forward, forward folds. Inhale, all the way to that half lift, maybe past halfway, maybe find a back bend. Plant the hands, step your left foot back, left knee down. Top of left foot to the mat. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, plant your hands. Step the right foot back to meet the left. We're in a plank pose. First one of the day. Let's find some movement just like we did in downward dog. Side to side, make some circles. Draw some circles around your hands with your shoulders and then maybe go the other way. Small little movements. And whatever you're doing for movement, slowly make them smaller until you're completely still in the pose. Your breath is deep and full. Your gaze is steady. For 2. 1, lower your knees. Lower your chest between your hands and then chin comes to the mat. Inhale, scoop forward for Cobra Pose. No weight in the hands. Exhale, lower. Press it back through plank to downward facing dog. On an inhale, bend your knees deeply. Exhale, we step the right foot forward. Left knee down, top of left foot to the mat. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, plant hands, step the left foot forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Full inhale, rise all the way to standing. Exhale, right back down, chest leading, spine long. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back to meet your right. And here we are again, plank pose. Take a moment, set it up. Hands are shoulders width, so you might need to bring your hands closer to one another. Spread your fingers, grip the mat, press down through your index finger base knuckle. Spinning the biceps forward, find a little bit of movement. And then slowly make that movement smaller till you come to a complete standstill. For 2. 1, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, chest lifting cobra. Exhale, lower, press it back. Downward facing dog. From here, inhale, bend your knees deeply. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, plant the hands forward, step the right to meet the left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lengthen into your forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Bent knees are good. And then exhale, arms by your sides. Let's keep this pace. Inhale, chair. Arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back. Keep the left knee straight. Arms rise overhead. Maybe take a taller version to keep your left leg straight. Your right hip points, or both your hip points lifted. So you're taller in the stance. Exhale, plant your hands forward. Step your left to meet the right, and we'll switch sides. Right foot back. Inhale, rise. Taller variation of high lunge. Exhale, plant hands forward. Step your right to meet the left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Find your rhythm. Exhale, stand. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, chair. Inhale here, arms will spin and then come forward again. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale to chair pose. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your left foot back. Plant your left hand. Right hand comes to right knee. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale, gaze comes down. Plant the hands. Left foot forward. Right foot back. Plant the right hand. Left hand to left knee. Inhale as you twist left. Exhale back. Right foot meets left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to chair. Exhale, come to stand. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold deep. Plant the hands, step the right foot back this time. Come to the right knee. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, twist it over to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back. Plank pose. All right, from here, take the right hand forward slightly of your left hand onto the outside edge of your right foot. You can stack feet in front of one another, one foot on top of the other. Come to the right knee. Any of those options is good. Side plank, we're here for 3. Slow down the breath. 2. 1. Left hand comes back where it came from. Slide your right hand back. Left hand slides forward. Come onto the outside edge of the left foot. Right foot stacks or in front. Reach it up for 3. 2. Slow down the breath. And 1. Right hand back down to the mat. Left hand slides back to meet it. Plank pose. Take a moment. Bring some movement into it, side to side. Forward and back. And these don't have to be massive movements, just really subtle. Feel the shoulders, feel the arms turn on. Keep the core engaged and tight the whole time. Bring these movements slowly to a controlled, steady state. Keep the engagement of the core and the engagement of the arms as you press it back to downward facing dog. Catch your breath, take a moment. From here on an inhale, the right leg comes high. Exhale, set it down gently. Inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, set it down gently. Right leg again, inhale. As slow as you can, exhale, right knee to nose, so slow. Full exhale. Complete the exhale as your nose reaches between your arms. And then inhale the right leg all the way back, super slow. Exhale, set the right leg down. Inhale, left leg high. As slow as you can, a complete exhale brings your knee to nose. Inhale, back where you came from. Exhale, set the left leg down. Inhale, right leg comes high. Complete exhale brings your right knee outside your right elbow, maybe up the right tricep. Inhale slowly back where you came. Exhale, set the right leg down. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow or up the left tricep. Inhale, back where you came from. Exhale, left leg down. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee across the body. Complete your exhale as you reach your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale back. Exhale down. Left leg up, inhale. Complete exhale, twisting across. Inhale back. Exhale, left leg down. From here, please come to your knees, forearms to the mat. Shoulders are super warm, a little fatigued. Let's work with that. Forearm plank. Take a moment, find your breath. You're spreading your shoulder blades, your core is engaged, but also light. You can lift your hips slightly, feel the outer obliques turn on, deep core muscles engaged. Press away through the shoulders. Don't let your body slump between. Press it away for 3, 2, 1. Walk your feet in towards your elbows as close as, not as close as you can, but as close as you can sustain and breathe with. Dolphin pose for 3, 2, 1. Walk the feet back, please. Forearm plank. You'll lower your knees very slowly all the way to the mat and stay here. So your knees almost feel like they're being sucked onto the mat by gravity, but you're just gently pulling them off without the knees actually leaving the mat. So feel the core engage while it's also supported by the light placement of the knees on the mat. Straighten your knees. Inhale. Exhale, lightly tap your knees. Inhale, extend. Exhale, gently lower and touch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower knees, thighs, hips, belly, chest comes through for a really nice Sphinx pose. Draw the chest through, stretch the core. Feel the back opening and the chest opening mostly. Feel the pose. Again, back to this firefly example, I guess we're just going to go with that today. Where are the fireflies? What parts of your body are lighting up right now? What changes when you slide or the action of sliding your elbows back and towards your body? What does that feel like? Ears rising from the shoulders. For 2. 1, from here, extend through the elbows, reaching the finger points straight out ahead of you for a supported Cobra Pose. Walk the hands outside, stay on the fingertips. And then from here, lifting through the chest, let the hands float from the floor, palms by your sides, reach the chest forward, both legs lift. So here we are in locust. Zip the legs together. Breathe through the nose, fill the belly, feel yourself rise. And exhale, sustain. Last inhale here. Exhale, lower everything to the mat. Press it back up through plank. Downward facing dog. Okay, so the power of moving slowly. Hopefully that little bit was convincing. That can be pretty powerful. Let's continue to use that exact idea throughout the rest of the practice. Find your focus, find your breath, take a moment. From here, bend your knees deeply, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your space. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, rise to standing, bending the knees if needed. Take it all the way into a gentle back bend. Exhale, palms by your sides, stand tall. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands at your hips. Inhale, left foot leaves the floor, balancing on right foot. Exhale, step back, high lunge. Exhale, bring it back. Chair. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it back. Inhale for high lunge. Exhale, forward. Step it forward. Inhale, chair, arms rise. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, lengthen the chest forward. Exhale, plant hands, step or hop back to plank pose. From here, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to nose. Create space. If you cannot step your right foot to your right thumb, come to your left knee, onto the mat, right foot steps forward, press it up. From here, drop to your back heel, rise up, warrior 1. Hips and chest facing the front left corner of your mat. So we don't have to spin our hips so much to the front of the room or to the front of our mat, but continue to press away through your left heel, straighten through the left knee. Breathing here. Super simple, warrior one. If you've got the range in your shoulders, reach up, touch the palms together. You probably can't see that on the screen. You can imagine my palms touching here. From here, spin it open to warrior two. Sustain your deep breath. We're not doing a lot of things, but we're doing a lot within a very few things. So in this pose, let's break it down. Front knee is right over your front ankle. Your arms are extending away from one another, almost as though you could feel a stretch in your biceps. Spread your fingers wide. Palms feeling as though they're pressing down into like imaginary pillars underneath them. Extend through the left knee. And if you feel as though you're pitching forward, slide it back so your sternum is hovering directly over your hips, your pelvis. Super strong deep breath here for 3, 2, 1. Straighten your front knee. Reverse triangle. Right hand comes up and back. Breathe into the right side of your body. And hold here. Just breathe into the right side of your waist, pressing away through your right knee, straightening through both knees. Engage your quads, lift your kneecaps for 2, 1. Windmill forward, bending into the front knee. Palms down. Step it back. Plank pose. Your old friend, the simple movements. Come in little circles. Shoulders around the hands. A little bit more fatigue here maybe. Slowly settling into complete stillness. Shift the weight forward. Elbows over wrists, lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, chest lifts, no weight in the hands. Exhale, lower. Press it back up through plank, on the knees or not. Down dog. From here, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to nose, create space. Stepping all the way through or coming to the right knee prior to stepping through. Come off the right knee, right heel drops. Inhale, rise, warrior 1.5, really. Hips are facing the front right corner of the mat, chest doing the same. Breathe here, maybe gaze up, maybe the fingers tips come to touch, the palms come to touch, or your arms are wider. Trying to draw the shoulder blades down the back and away from one another. Pressing away through the outside edge of the right foot, bending deep into the front knee, any distance between your feet. So you can walk it in if you don't feel the opening in the hips. Whatever distance between the feet is okay. For 3, 2, 1. We spin it open to warrior 2. Feet adjust slightly. Our front heel is now right down the center of the back middle arch of our back foot, or the middle arch of our back foot. Thighs spinning away from one another. Arms wide. Fingers wide. The feeling of reaching away in both arms. Press down through your feet from your hips. Steady and slow your breath. Gazes over your left hand. Steady focus. Pressing down into those pillars under your hands. A few more breaths. Exploring the sensations of the body. Even when you're in a working state, can you notice what's going on, what you're feeling, how you're reacting? From here, straighten your front knee. Reach the left hand up and back, reverse triangle. Reach up, breathe into the left side waist. For 3, 2, 1. Windmill the arms down, plant the hands, step it back, plank pose. Take a moment here. We're gonna rock the shoulders forward and hold. All right, so the shoulders should be right over the fingertips, feeling the forearms and wrists turn on, front of the shoulders turned on. From this place, lower straight down, chaturanga. So keep the elbows tucked into your sides, hold, press it up, upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Catch your breath, take a moment. Staying with your breath, staying with your practice, staying with all the focus you have. Lifting the sit bones up to the ceiling, planting or drawing your heels towards or into the mat. From here, inhale your right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. From here, right knee to nose. Step it through or come to the left knee to do so. From here, drop your back heel. Windmill open, warrior two. Been here before. Simple reverse warrior here. Stay bent in the front knee. From here, extended side angle forward. So we reach up and away to the front, to the top right of our room. Right forearm comes to right quad. Left hand overhead. Space between your neck or between your ear and your shoulder. Reach high. Maybe the left arm comes up overhead. If you've got it, left hand spins, this would be internally. Back of the hand comes to the center of your back behind you. Continue to press away through the right elbow. So the back of your hand pressing between the shoulder blades or somewhere on your low back. Open the chest up. Inhale, all the way back, warrior two. Windmill the arms forward, step the right foot back, and this time we'll take it back to down dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Left knee to nose. Step it through, drop the back heel. Windmill open, warrior two. One deep breath here, find your feet, your footing. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Reaching up and away with the right hand. Maybe the right hand spins internally, comes behind the back. Shoulders are definitely different. I was a baseball player back in the day and pretty much destroyed my right shoulder, so I'm constantly reminded of that. Breathing wherever you are, keep space in the collarbones. Reaching shoulders away from one another, pressing away into the left elbow for 3, 2, 1. Come back, warrior two. Windmill the arms, plant it down, plank pose. Take a moment. Let's explore side plank again. We'll add a variation. So rock halfway back to down dog. The right hand comes forward. Come onto the outside edge of the right foot. Left foot can be on top of the right, left arm high. Or left leg can rise to the ceiling as high as it comes. Ooh. Find the balance. Feel your right glute turn on. For 2, 1. Lower left leg. Left hand comes underneath left shoulder. Right hand slides back halfway to down dog. Left hand forward, outside edge of left foot. Stack feet or lift the right leg high. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Right hand underneath right shoulder. Left hand slides back, downward facing dog. On an inhale, the right leg comes high. Please bend the knee. And that's all. Don't open the hip. So just bend your knee so your heel comes to your butt and then reach your right knee back away from you. From here, take your knee wide out to the right and then swing it in control underneath your body to your left elbow. Come back where you came from. Right knee swings way out to that open, bent knee all the way back. Square your hips. Right knee comes to the nose. Right foot plants down. From here, drop the back heel, spin it open, warrior two. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, up and forward with the right hand. Create length in the right side waist. Right hand down towards the floor, but we don't touch anything. Right elbow in line with your right knee. Extend up and forward with your chest. You can stay here, engaging the right leg. You can take the left hand behind you. You can also take the right hand underneath your right leg, and then take the back of the hand, the back of your right hand, to your right butt cheek. And actually, you can do the same with your left hand. From this place, lift up through your chest, press the backs of your hands into your glutes. Lift through your chest. Feel the right shoulder opening. Feel a lot of stuff in the right leg. Steady, smooth, deep breath. For 2. 1, release the arms, come back where you came from, hovering in your extended side angle. Press it up, warrior 2. Feeling everything going on in the right leg, squaring the hips forward, come onto the ball of the back foot, high lunge. Feel the difference. So this may feel a little lighter, a little bit easier in the right leg. Now we're engaging the leg more evenly on both sides. High lunge, nice and easy. From here, warrior 3. Arms by your sides, pitch the weight forward, press it up. Tall variation is all good. You don't have to come any distance or any depth forward. You have the option to point your toes behind you, lift through your chest, and then gently, keeping your left hip square to the mat, forward to parallel. So your upper body, your back leg, roughly parallel with the floor. For 2. 1, bending in the front knee, rise, high lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Breathe here, straighten through back knee. Breathe deep, find something. That may not be that helpful. Find something to hold on to and focus on right now. Right leg talking. For 2. Slowly with your core, back up, high lunge. Exhale, plant hands, step it back through plank pose. So now we're out of the legs, into the upper body. From here, draw the knees to the mat, hovering in this plank pose, knees barely touching the mat. Just like we had before on the forearms. Feel the core engage, shoulder blades spreading. Grip the mat with your fingertips. Just enough support in the knees so that the weight is even in your lower body and upper body. For 3, 2, 1, straighten your knees. Downward facing dog. From here on an inhale, the left leg comes high. Bend your knee, do not open the hip yet. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee comes out and wide, shoulders square with one another. Outside of the left elbow with the left knee. Inhale, out and wide, all the way to an open hip, back knee bends. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose, dome upper back. Step it through. Come onto your back heel. Windmill open, warrior 2. Taking your time, feeling every part of your body in every transition and pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Taking the left hand inside the left leg, right hand up overhead. From here, right hand, back of right hand to the right above your right glute. Left hand reaches under, back of hand to left glute. From here, press the back of the hand from both hands into your body, opening the chest. If this feels like too much, stay in the extended side angle version with the left elbow against the left knee. Spinning the right shoulder open for 3, 2, 1. Windmill open, warrior 2. Strong, deep breath here. From here, high lunge. Feet come hips width distance, arms rise. Breathe here. Feel the weight distribution in the left leg, a little bit more balanced here. Now that our hips are square to the front of the mat. Steady focus. From here, arms to the sides, palm face down, pitch the weight forward, coming up to a tall warrior 3 to start. And then exploring depth in the left hamstring, drawing the chest forward, back, leg back, coming all the way to parallel. If you come past parallel, congratulations. There's no prize, but it's something to explore, maybe someday. For 2. 1, bend in the front knee, high lunge, all the way up. Exhale, plant hands, step the left foot back to meet the right. Deep inhale here. Exhale, gently touch your knees to the mat. Core turns on, upper body strong. So we'll change it up from the first side. From here, lift the left knee off the mat, right knee just touching the mat. Switch sides. Left knee down, right knee slightly off, literally a millimeter. Switch sides. Left knee up a millimeter, right knee down, just touching the mat. Switch. Feel it in your core. Last transition, right? Right knee down, left knee up. And then switch. Left knee down, right knee up. Both knees down. From here, chest between hands, chin to the mat. Inhale, scoop forward for Cobra. And then exhale, lower. From here, bend your knees so your heels come in towards your butt. And then reach back towards your ankles. Don't worry about grabbing them. We're not doing that today. From here, lift chest, lift knees from mat. Soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Feel your whole back turn on. Shoulder blades slide down the back. Heels towards the ceiling. Super smooth, deep breath. If you can grab your ankles, do so. Lift yourself up. Otherwise, stay where you were for 3, 2, 1. If you've grabbed the ankles, meet us back. This bow pose without the grasp of the ankles for 2. Palms face down. Extend the legs, let the feet hover from the floor for locust. 3, 2. Inhale, everything lifts. Exhale, lower. From here, press it to child's pose. Little stretch for the back. Last standing series here. Shift the weight forward, press it up, downward facing dog. All right, staying in the flow, staying in the meter. Last little bit here. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, shift weight forward, shoulders over wrists, right knee to nose. Step the right foot down. From here, we're gonna press it to a standing split. So the hands stay down, and then your right knee may stay slightly bent as you shift the weight forward, left leg rises. Fingertips to the mat, press down through the inner edge of the right foot. Spread all 5 of your standing toes, your right toes, up and spread them out, and then place them back down on the mat. Keeping the bend, a micro bend in the right knee if needed, otherwise straighten the right knee. Hands can be at blocks. Breathing into the right hamstring. Lift the left leg, keep the hips square to the mat. Lengthen crown of head forward, chest scooping forward. Engage your core. Let it be strong, let it be peaceful. Keep this length in the spine. Plant your left hand down on the mat or on a block. Right hand to right hip. From here, gaze to the right, and then maybe your right shoulder opens, keeping the left hip square to the mat. Maybe you're on fingertips. If it feels accessible, you can bend your left knee, grab your left foot with your right hand, and then extend everything up to the ceiling. For 3, 2, 1, release the grip if you got it. Extend, continue in your revolved half moon. Right hand comes down, standing split. Stay here. From this place, maybe a bend in the right knee is okay. Let's take it open into half moon pose. Left hand to left hip, gaze to the floor. Maybe the left hand comes towards the ceiling. Maybe the gaze comes out to your left. Maybe up to the ceiling. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back where you came from. Maybe a slight bend in the right knee is a good idea. Standing split. Exhale, left foot steps back. Press it back, downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale. It would be the left leg high. Exhale. Left knee to nose as your shoulders shift over the wrists. Left foot down. From here, press it up to your standing split, maybe on fingertips, maybe on blocks. Breathe here. Lift all 5 of your left foot's toes. Spread them wide, and then grip the mat down with them. Feel the foot turn on. Try to keep everything going on in the foot throughout all of these transitions. Breathe here. Scooping the chest forward. Crown of the head long, back of neck long, lifting the right leg high. Deep, smooth breath. Left hamstring stretching, but also engaged for 3, 2, 1. Right hand stays on the mat, left hand to left hip. Gaze to the left. Maybe open your left shoulder up and towards the ceiling. Keep the left toes engaged and gripping the mat. Pressing through the inseam of the left leg. Maybe bend your right knee. Grab your left foot, right foot or ankle. Extend everything to the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Where you came from, revolved half moon. Left hand down. Take a moment here in standing splits. Left hand directly underneath your left shoulder. Maybe it's fingertips. Maybe it's the full palm on the mat. Maybe it's left hand to a block. Open up. Right hand, right hip. Right leg lifts. Chest squared to the right side of your mat. Right shoulder opens. Gaze to the floor. Out to your right. Or up to the ceiling. Breathe here, gripping the mat with your toes for 3, 2, 1. Gaze comes back down, right hand down. Standing split, lift the right leg. Root down through the left foot. Hips square to the mat. From here, step your right foot back. Left foot to meet it, downward facing dog. Please come to your knees. Sit back on your heels. Any comfortable seat is appropriate here. Hands to a comfortable place, palms face up. Take a moment. Settle the body, settle the heart rate. We'll kick it up onto the heel or onto the knees, standing on the knees. We're gonna take Camel Pose. Hands to the low back, palms into the body. Inhale, lift the chest tall, elbows draw back towards one another. Think about this as a forward, a chest opener. Open your chest, maybe hands come to the heels. Continuing to think sternum, the center of your chest, up to the ceiling. That's exactly what we want. We want to support the pose on the front side of the body because gravity is pulling everything down and it wants our back to crunch. We don't want to let it crunch. We want to keep it as a safe, productive, feel good back bend. To come out, the center of our chest lift straight overhead. up to the ceiling. Sit back on the heels, toes tucked under. Feel the toes stretch. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. From here, another camel pose. On the knees, hands to the low back, elbows draw towards one another. This one, we're gonna start with the hands here, lift the chest up to the ceiling, and then we're gonna feel the difference as we continue to keep sternum rising, as we release the hands, and the hands come out, extending in front of us like we're a zombie or the mummy in a cartoon. Counterbalancing for our back bend. So we lose the support with the hands on the low back, but we increase the weight distribution to the front side of the body, lifting chest taller. Find that the actual back bend is rising up the spine as you do so. Lean back maybe a little bit more for 2. And 1, sit back on the heels, lifting the chest towards the ceiling. Collect your breath. Last time, camel pose. This time we'll take the arms up and overhead to start. Lift your sternum as if it could draw up in between your hands. Find your back bend, chest opener. From here, take your arms wide, palms face up. Lift the chest through the center. Draw the pinkies towards one another and out in front of you, the palms face up. Same thing as the other side, except we have the palms face up this time. Extend forward with the fingertips as your chest draws even taller. And then from here, keep everything, spin the palms down. Lift the chest taller. From here, hands to the low back, and then hands to the heels if you got it. Lift the chest tall. Feel this back bend, breathe deep, chin towards chest. Feel the belly expand for 3, 2, 1. Sternum comes straight up. Sit back on the heels. Collect your breath. Let your low back release. Child's pose. So all that deep back bending, we counterbalance and counter stretch with really moderate forward bending, and that's this pose here, child's pose. From here, feel as though your upper back could puff up. And now you're going to shift forward to tabletop with the middle of your shoulder blades puffing to the ceiling, cat pose. So this is forward flexion of the spine, the opposite of our back bending. And then keeping the upper back as is, tuck the toes under, sit the butt back to the heels. Inhale forward. Keep everything in the back the same. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale through a neutral spine and tabletop. Feel a balanced spine at the center of your core, the center of your body. Strong and stable with the arms, light in the legs, tight in the core. So this is a pose we very rarely hold, but after a really strong practice, it feels like, almost like it's a whole new pose in a lot of ways. It feels very, very engaged, sturdy. But you can also feel the fatigue probably in the shoulders, probably a little bit in the core, and through the arms in general, maybe the back. Breathe in your tabletop, engage your core. Spread your shoulder blades, draw the shoulder blades down the back, spin the biceps forward. Press through the elbows, press the inner edges of the hands down. Core tight, tailbone straight back, crown of head forward. Grip the mat with your fingertips. Spin your thighs in towards one another. For 3, 2, and 1. Find a comfortable seat anywhere on your mat. All right. So that was quite the class. I really enjoyed it personally. I hope you enjoyed it as well. The power of moving slowly almost feels like we were in a resting state the whole time in some ways, even though a lot of it got pretty physically challenging. I hope this maybe changes or gives you a different perspective on what a vinyasa or flow class might be. And I hope you continue to come back to it, because this really wasn't very easy. And if this was easy for you, then you have a very strong practice. But as you continue to come back to it, it will hopefully open new ideas to you and show you new things about yourself. All right. Do anything you would like right now. Final Shavasana, rest. Do whatever's most appropriate for your body. Hopefully you feel calm and steady. Namaste.